style CD players and bust eardrums. Play and you're on risk.
It's 2020 and we gonna start this year off right. We freeing y'all niggas out the matrix. Another classic mixtape for y'all to bump. Open your fucking ears.
Death can come for us at any time, in any place. Now consider the alternative. What if I am right? What if the prophecy is true? What if tomorrow the war could be over?
Get my purse.
Isn't that worth fighting for?
Let me get my purse, my nigga.
Dying for?
Incoming! Incoming! Incoming!
Don't call reloaded.
Yo, Herb, take it from the top. 1, 2.
Alright, he's a Leo.
Yeah.
Let's jump straight into this shit.
Know what I'm talking about?
I think that's that nigga.
DJ Joe
Down South slang.
The microphone because I ain't no joke.
You hating ass niggas, y'all get
Stomp like a roach.
You fucking with a player on the team.
That's the coach.
I'm in the studio.
Filled with endo smoke. H2O, hypno for the throat.
I blaze like a blunt.
When it's my turn,
When I'm on the mic,
it's like burn, baby, burn. I hustle and I turn.
to get my damn cheddar.
I'm making major moves.
I'm trying to live better. Tired of rapping on the side, so I jumped up in the game. Now the whole damn South recognize my chain. I'm dope like cocaine. Once I penetrate the brain, I get inhumane if you disrespect my name.
Yeah.
I bring a full pain with precision type aim. This is a perfect world, but
I'ma show you gold rain.
It's easy, man. Know what the fuck I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's easy, man. I don't be playing. It's easy, man. Hey, where I'm staying. It's easy, man. All the skills I'm displaying. It's easy, man. Know what the fuck I'm saying? It's easy, man. I don't be playing. It's easy, man. Hey, where I'm staying. It's easy, man. All the skills I'm displaying. These niggas drop a tape
And they think it's Scarface.
What you like walking around
With a disfigured and charred face.
my name out your mouth.
From the top to the bottom.
Enemies that I had, I probably
Box them all, I shot him, yeah, I got him. And I don't give a fuck about you. So if we into it,
nigga, ain't no telling what I do. I might bust you in your head with a Louis V. slugger.
Yeah.
Might pump you up with lead and turn around and fucking mug
I
you.
might hug you.
Leave a
Damn knife in your stomach.
nigga, I'm grinding with this shit. I'm
Make a maggot wanna vomit.
I was raised by the sand, fooling
Eye for an eye.
So I'ma take both of yours
So you can't see to get mine.
with a 9 or a gauge.
I'm a surgeon with eyes.
Knock a leg off, nigga.
Have you hopping the rhyme.
Might gasoline your house and burn that old bitch down.
Say whatever I choose to do.
Boy, you know I'm gon' climb. Bitch ass nigga, man. Know what the fuck I'm saying? It's easy, man.
Yeah.
Don't be playing. It's easy, man.
What y'all know about
Ain't
that?
what I'm saying. It's easy, man. Pro skills I'm displaying. It's easy, man. Know what the fuck I'm saying? It's easy, man. I don't be playing. It's easy, man. Ain't where I'm staying. It's easy, man. Pro skills I'm displaying.
Yeah, that was just a little intro music, man. That was just a little intro music. I wanted to come with another talk for the day. You know what I'm talking about? It's the end of my work day, and I must say, it was a beautiful day. I thank God for this glorious sun, shiny, cool, calm day. On the grind, getting to the paper with no hesitation. Truck durable, energy good, and I had some good food. I had chicken and vegetables and water. So I did good today. But that ain't gonna mean when I'm finna get off, I'm finna go be good. No, I can't even tell you that. Cause when I get off, I'm about to find the bestest Mexican restaurant they got. You hear me? I'm about to find the best Mexican restaurant they got. And rice and beans meat. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Spanish rice and beans meat, nigga. And also fajita meat, boy. Say, fajita meat, Spanish rice and beans meat, and tortilla meat. Don't play no games. Tortilla meat, Spanish rice and beans meat, and tequila meat. Come on, man. I don't know. I just feel like that. I feel like one of them days. You know what I mean? You ever feel like that when you just want a Mexican? Now, I ain't saying like you want a Mexican. Like you just want them. You Mexican. I'm Mexican today, nigga. I'm gonna get a sombrero and some boots. I want empanadas. I want tres leches. I want fajitas, enchiladas, burritos, tequilas, margaritas. Come on, baby. I want it all, baby. Brand new socks and drawers. Know what I'm talking about? But nah, man, that's what I'm on today. So, that's just the theme. Like y'all have Taco Tuesday. You get it? Like you have Taco Tuesday. Today I'm Mexican Wednesday. Yeah, nigga, I'm Mexican Wednesday all day long. Now, it just been on my mind. I just been wanting to have a Mexican feast. I just been wanting to have a Mexican feast. Rice and beans, meatball. But yeah. But I wanted to say this before I get too far off into my dinner. Because that ain't till later. That ain't till about 3 more hours. And I'm going to go have my dinner and have a big Mexican feast and drink some cervezas and have some great savory comidas. Yes, talk that shit. Go on, give me some comidas. What that mean? I don't know. Sound like food to me. Come on, man. But nah, man, I wanted to say this here. I was thinking about how fortunate me and a lot of guys that I know were. Sometimes you desire to want to grow up in different places, thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. You wanna be elsewhere. But most of the time, you're planted right where you're supposed to be. You hear me? You're planted right where you're supposed to be. Now, I thought growing up in the hood, turn my truck off. I ain't gonna waste my diesel on y'all. Yeah, turn my truck off and stop wasting my diesel. Diesel 3.5 right now. You hear me? Diesel is 3.5 right now. $3.50. And that's high. But see, again, there it is. Wishful thinking. Now, I may think that diesel super high right here in Texas where I'm at, but you might be in California and diesel might be $6, $5, or $7. You see? Wishful thinking. Always thinking that the grass is greener on the other side when it's always good where you at. So yeah, I'm fortunate, and like a lot of my brothers who grew up in Texas, I believe we were very fortunate. Now, I always felt like growing up in the hood, oh, we had it so hard. Port Arthur was so bad. But now that I've grown up and I can look back and I can honestly look at it from a mature perspective, it was the perfect place to be. I appreciate and I accept everything that happened to me growing up because I couldn't have been no better place than Port Arthur, Texas. You see what I'm saying? Because when I look at what other people had to endure and go through coming up compared to what I endured and what I went through, it really ain't nothing. See, when we came up, our surroundings, yeah, it was poor. Yeah, it was a bunch of this and that. And it was somewhat a little violence, just a little bit. And it was a whole bunch of, how could I say it, drug ran down environments, people who was abusing different things. Because it was during that time when Okaina had touched down. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna say it like that. Okaina had touched down. So it was during that time when people were becoming, you know what I mean, dope fiends and things of that nature. They used to be alcoholics, you know, this and that. But now you got this new thing on the scene and it's turning people out real quick. So yeah, we was infested with that. But in the hood, what was promoted was fist fighting. Now think about it. That ain't common in a lot of places. Fish fighting is just, some old throwback stuff. So when I was coming up, you get skint up. You get your elbows skint up. You get some broken fingers, knuckles, bust lip, bust nose, eye, jaw. You might even get a tooth knocked out. You know what I mean? You might wind up toothless. But the reality of it was, I would choose that any day looking at what was going on around the world. Some people were growing up in environments where it wasn't no fist fight. It was bodies dropping. It was pistol play all day long like the Wild Wild West. You see, so I would choose growing up in PA all day long. Because again, even though we're called PAE, it ain't nothing like LA. You see what I'm saying? We didn't have too many cliques and gangs. Back in the day, it was more high school rivalry. You dig? It was more high school rivalry. More or less like football teams, this school, this color, that color. But it wasn't about gangs. It was about high school rivalries. This side of town versus that side of town. But not too many people lost their life during this. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that it was sweet. But what I'm saying is somebody may have got a patch of hair knocked out their head, but ain't nobody had no funeral. You hear me? During the process, it was a whole bunch of jumping and stomping going on. And somebody probably got a patch of hair knocked out their head that they still walk around with today. Somebody might ask them, why is you got a patch of hair knocked up outside your head? And they had a harsh memory of coming up in Port Arthur back in the day. But it was a very fortunate situation, even though you might got a patch of hair knocked out your head. Because it ain't too many we could say he passed away from this rivalry. He was gunned down from this rivalry. We don't have that. And we got a very rich, how could I say, a very rich, personable history that we could be proud of. Those of us grew up in Texas and down south, having it more slow. You know what I'm saying? People would talk down on, they slow in country. Guess what? I'd rather be slow in country. Boy, slow in country niggas eats good. You know what I mean? Slow in country, boy, slow in country niggas eats good and lives good. Man, we ain't got all the calamity going on. So all I'd like to say before I go is I'm glad to be raised in Southeast Texas. And I wish that some of you who may be enduring so much trauma where you live, if you can, the world ain't like that. There are places that take it a bit slow. Now, these days, I don't know. I don't know how these youngsters rocking these days, but it's places that could take it a bit more slower. You did? Less crime, less this, less that. That ain't a way of life. That's what people want us to think. They want us to think, yeah, this how you supposed to grow up. They supposed to be a liquor store on every corner and every block. It's supposed to be beer and wine, and it's supposed to be niggas hanging outside the store begging for quarters so we can get cigarettes and wine. That ain't it. That ain't it. Life ain't all cracked up around that. That's just a small percentage. You know, once I grew up, I growed up seeing rats and roaches and little league coaches. Now, so I grew up and I used to see roaches. You dig? Man, I ain't seen a roach in 25 years. Come on, man. Nah, I ain't rich or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't rich, I'm just saying, who let the roaches out? Now, where the roaches at? Nah, I ain't seen a roach in 25 years, so that ain't got to be your life, you dig? And another thing, if you want them dirty summer guns, you might see a rodent or a roach here and there, because some people don't know no better. They lazy. They like to go in the room and watch TV and get in the bed and eat cookies and eat dinner in the bed and put the plate on the floor. You did? Now listen, if I was a rat or a roach and you was living like that in your house, I want to visit too. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I want to come over there too to see what y'all got going on. Because y'all lazy. Y'all leave food out. But these days, we able to leave food out and not see not one rodent. Now, back in the day, boy, we would have left food out. It would have been a whole football team of rats and roaches blowing whistles like little league coaches, running plays. I'm talking about, boy, we had a rat so big one day. Boy, we had a rat this big. Come on, man. I ain't going to turn it on that side, disinfecting my homie name. But yeah, R.I.P. Pimp C. But we had a rat about this big. I'm going to turn it on this side so you could imagine. We had a rat about this big and his tail was about this long. He was about this big and his tail was about this long. And we call him Ratso. Y'all remind me one day to tell y'all about Ratso. But right now, I'm about to get on out this truck, go get fresh, go get edged up, go get clean. And I'm going to have me a Mexican feast. Know what I'm talking about? Come on, man. Hey, follow me, boy. Follow me on YouTube and follow me on TikTok. I'll follow you back. I'm out.